And hello, YouTube. It is Sunday. Sunday, July 31st, 2022, 12:30 p.m. I feel like I got a pretty good night's sleep. I'm not sure what time I got home. I feel like it was sometime between 5 and 6 a.m. I don't really remember. Last night after I left Speedy Street Tacos, I was in a pretty dark place by the time I left there, and I'll explain that later. But I figure I should start with the here and now. The here and now is this mess that Priscilla left behind in my kitchen, which I totally figured she'd do. I'm trying to figure out what I do with this whole situation. I mean, she's gone, and a mess. So on the back of the scooter was an obvious bag of trash, and of course there was a bag of trash hanging on the door of the hall closet where there should be a bag of trash. It was full. Priscilla filled it, but she didn't take it out. Heaven forbid she actually take out her trash, right? So I already took those to the trash. Emptied the recycle box into a bag, and I had 2 more bags of recycling on the floor yesterday. So I think I'm going to start the day by just taking that recycling to, and sorry but for the vertical video, but I need a hand free to carry the 3 bags of recycling. I know it's such a minor thing to work on, and things are going to be difficult since I don't have my car, but I think I'm going to start with just taking these bags of recycling to packing store and get them out of the kitchen. Of all the things I'm pissed off about with the Priscilla situation right now, and her just disappearing to Georgia without telling me where she left. Number one thing I'm pissed off about is, without telling me or giving me any kind of warning or discussing it with me, she's taken my cats. So yeah, it's really weird being at home without my cats. Yesterday, shortly after, I could look at the iPhone and see exactly what time it came in, actually, which I think I should, because I don't know if me knowing what time things happen is kind of important, and it kind of helps me keep things straight. On that note, I had a weird issue with my Obama phone yesterday, not time-stamping text messages correctly. I've seen some issues with this phone, but that's one I haven't seen before. Kind of hard to explain what it was doing, but basically I'd get a response from somebody and it would say now, and I would text to them and it would say now, but my text to them, instead of being below the text I was responding to, would show up above the text I was responding to, which of course is making it hard for me to follow the conversation. Very hard for me to follow the conversation. Keep in mind, my short-term memory is not such a good thing. So kind of a lot of times I need to read back over conversations just to remember, what's going on in the conversation. So for it to be all out of sequence like that was really confusing. And that progressed, as the conversation was progressing, the responses, my comments would keep, would say now, and then it would say, I forget what it said, like 5 minutes ago. It'd have the time, and they would keep scrolling up, whereas all the comments from the other person kept just piling up underneath them instead of being in sequence, which of course would make it to the point where I'd have to scroll up quite a bit to see what I had typed, because of course what I type, I forget it. 30 seconds after I type it, I don't remember it. I have to scroll back up to read it because it's out of my flawed short-term memory, and like I might remember some of the gist of it, but yeah, I kept having to scroll back up to remember what I said, and then it was getting hard for me to connect the dots of what was a response to what, and as the and And like all the ones at the bottom, instead of saying a time, would just say now. Like every comment that I got from this person for like an hour would say, you know, under time would say now, which was so weird. Damn, I got a rock in my right shoe. I hate it when that happens. Got my Adidas flip-flops on. Anyway, at one point I just, even though I kind of wanted to remember what he said to me, I ended up deleting a bunch of his comments just because it was this huge scroll underneath the stuff from me, and of course all my comments are above it. Also kind of a huge scroll, you know, with the whole conversation is just connected on the screen of the phone. I've never seen that happen on an Android phone before, so it's super weird. Anyway, I think at one point he just got passed out and tired of responding to me, and I don't really want to even talk anymore about that conversation, other than he probably thinks I'm insane, and he's right. But yeah, the last thing I wanted to be in last night was a rideshare vehicle alone. It's not so comfortable. Just it amazes me how people are just so fine with the concept of rideshare and just getting in the back of some stranger's car that you don't know if they've maintained that vehicle. You don't know anything about that person. You're just gonna get in the back of a stranger's car? Like, was I the only one raised with stranger danger? Anyway, yeah, pretty much 90% of the rideshare experiences that I've had have just been creepy as fuck. And the last one I had no exception. So yeah, I absolutely don't find it be an acceptable way to get around. I've had just so many bad experiences, and when I'm using my own app, I feel like I'm just getting raped as far as the charges go. And whenever somebody else gets me, you know, rideshare through their app, like it's on their phone, it's not on my phone, so I just feel completely helpless and out of control of the situation in the back of a stranger's car. Not cool with it. I would straight up rather walk. That's how much badly I feel about rideshare, and especially keep in mind that, you know, for many years I was a cab driver, and rideshare, by basically being so big and bribing politicians, completely made themselves above private transportation laws. They just blatantly disobeyed all the laws that livery vehicles are required to follow. And all the taxi code, completely ignored all of that and got away with it. And then got special laws written for them as rideshare. No, rideshare is when somebody comes and picks you up and you all share a ride and you chip in for gas. That's rideshare. What Uber and Lyft does, it's straight up taxi. It is. It's private taxi, but without any of the rules that protect consumers in taxis. Yeah, I'm not cool with it at all. And it functionally destroyed the taxi business, which was my livelihood for a long, long time. And I feel like I was venting about that last night too. I really don't remember. I just know I shot a really long video on my walk to Super Burrito, and then kept running my mouth because Super Burrito was so busy I didn't feel like going over there. Anyway, yeah, I did have a friend that was waiting for me to come by, and he doesn't drive. He takes a ride share everywhere. So, oh, God damn it. There went the 44. That means I'm going to be sitting at this hot-ass bus stop for 30 minutes. 30 minutes of my life that I don't get back. God damn it. God, I wish I had my car. So so I'm going to my storage to drop off this recycling to have a little bit less mess in my kitchen. And, yep, there goes the 44. I missed it. And then, damn. So I was thinking about being stuck here for 30 minutes. It's not appealing at all. That's assuming that the next bus is actually on time. Of course, that's also assuming that this one was on time. I mean, I could be optimistic, right? It's possible this one was 10 minutes late and the next one will be on time and I'll only have 20 minutes to wait. It's possible. Haven't looked at the bus app yet. And I guess I can partially blame that on myself. Had I had the foresight to look at the bus app before heading out the door, I could have seen, oh shit, that bus isn't going to be, that bus is going to show up in a time faster than what I can walk to the bus stop on 44th Street. Oh, damn it, I didn't make the light quick enough. I dare you fuckers to run me over. Anyway, yeah, I could look at that and see like, oh, I'm not going to make it there quick enough, and I could have maybe spent the next 20 minutes at home doing some more cleaning or something more constructive than standing here in the heat. So once again, there's some big mess up at the bus stop. The bus was just there, so whoever that is at the bus stop didn't get on the bus, is not using that bus stop to wait for the bus. They're just loitering in the bus stop. So let's see what's occupying the space that I should be able to sit in and relax in the shade while waiting for the bus. And you didn't get on the bus. The bus just rolled up and you didn't get on it. What? Okay, because this is a space that is actually paid for by taxpayer dollars, specifically for people to wait at.
Tell me about this shit. I'm 61 years old.
Then you should
get here, then I'm going on the fucking bus, okay?
Okay.
Don't fucking worry about it.
Alrighty then.
I'm changing my fucking shirt, alright?
Really? That's not a good place to do that. Another stolen shopping cart. Excuse me? Are you telling me to get the fuck out of here? I'm sitting here waiting with a bus card. I have the card that it entitles me to sit here and wait for the bus. What do you got?
I got a goddamn bus card too.
Why didn't you get on the bus?
Because I told you I was waiting for my son.
Sure you are.
Shut your fucking mouth, you fucking goddamn asshole. Sick and tired of you thinking what the fuck you're talking about. I don't care.
All I know is that you're taking up a whole lot of space and the bus just left without you. That's all I know. I'm tired of dirty ass people sitting here taking up space on the bus benches that I should be able to sit and wait on the bus for. That's what my taxpayers pay. That's my tax dollars pay for. You know, if I was flexible and skilled enough to do that, I'd still be at home in bed. Thank you. God, I'm just so sick of those people. I mean, not sick enough of them to pour gasoline on them and light them on fire like that one guy did last month. And for those who haven't followed that news story, the guy, the deadbeat on the bus bench that got the gasoline poured on him, he's dead. And the other guy's in prison and will probably be for life. But I guess I'll wait here. This is a cooler, shadier place anyway. Actually, probably this is my best spot. So sick of vagrants at the bus stop. Sick, absolutely sick of it. So yeah, I just got a text message from Jazzy. She had said she'd come by my place and help me with the cleaning of it and stuff. And I asked her today if she was busy, and she said no. And she's like, well, let me know when you're ready for cleaning. Stop, stole your kitty. I mentioned that the so-called girlfriend stole my cats, disappeared and stole my cats, and I wrote, yes, both cats are gone, and she's not answering as to where they are. I'm ready now. I told her I was going to change the locks on the 1st, which is tomorrow. I have to work tonight at 7 p.m., which, if I don't get my car a ride, requires me leaving for the bus around 4. I think I'm going to head down to the shop and see if I can get my car. I missed him yesterday. And get new